I'm sorry, I was just so not prepared for that.
Seriously. That would be the best. Yo, what's up? Welcome back. All right, little baseball might be starting, huh? But first, we got to get between these multi-millionaire players and these multi-billionaire owners, see if they can come to an agreement over money. Can you guys please come to an agreement over money? Now, I want to see a baseball season. I know we want to see a baseball season. All of us, you guys do, we do. It helps the card market a ton. It not only that, they should not be arguing over money. These are a time right now where we don't need to be doing that, where I think we just need to figure out an agreement, which I think maybe by the time you're watching this video, that is a week. They are far apart. They will get back together. And yes, I've always been a player advocate side on this issue, or in most issues, I'm for the players. But here, I think everyone needs to put a little bit of money aside and actually get back to playing baseball because it's good for everybody. If baseball gets back, which we all want it to, this is what I'm kind of going to get into a little bit more, is if it does or doesn't get back, how it's going to affect the market in sports cards, how it affects baseball itself in general, maybe even all the other sports, how them not deciding to come back is going to, because they will either A, be one first to start, or B, they won't play at all. And if that's the case, if they don't play at all, which, God, if you guys don't play, you're going to kill your sport. You will. You'll kill baseball. I think the market in sports cards, you can see right now, younger crowd, younger generations are into basketball right now. It shows around the world, it's definitely the number 2 sport, I think, behind soccer. And basketball creates this, and that's why we see in the sports card market, the price of basketball cards are just higher than any other sport. So I think that younger generation, that's their sport, especially here in the United States. That's the sport to attack. Baseball has always been that old affinity type, nostalgic version card that we all do enjoy. It was always the baseball card, the Babe Ruths, Jackie Robinson cards. And as times change, I'm looking into new rookie cards that are coming out. And this whole generation, the money is just not the same in that. And if we lose the sport, I think all those cards are going to continue to go down. I mean, we think that as a group. It's, I mean, what do you think? I guess this is a lot what I'm going to get into. Asking you guys some more questions, too, on how do you think this is going to affect the market if they don't come back? Or if they do, I mean, are we going to see a spike instantly in these baseball cards? Or is there going to be a dramatic drought in these cards if they don't come back? Or will they just kind of level off because we don't know what the season's going to do? There are so many things kind of that I'm going to start discussing. Like, let's get right into, like, Bowman's cards that came a couple of weeks ago. Or we just ordered a box of Prism cards that will be coming out. We haven't opened them yet. What is our choice? Do we hold on to this box at its original cost value? Do we think that same week eBay's price is going to be higher to sell the box instantly? Do we open the box and take our chances? Which, of course, is always taking the chances when you open boxes. But I really want to know is what is this year's card value going to be worth? It's a shortened season if they do play at 82 games or right around there. It's going to be a rush to the playoffs. There's going to be more playoff teams, which they talked about. Central's going to be playing Centrals. The East are going to be playing East. So things will get a little mixed up there too. How do you guys view it going forward? How is the market going to look at these cards in the future or as it's taking place? Do we believe these cards are going to be more valuable or are they going to be less valuable? because they didn't have the full season. Your RBI numbers or whatever. Do I think, because I'm a giant Cubs fan, do I think Lester is going to be a better pitcher because he only has to pitch 15 times compared to 30? Yeah, maybe. That might help veteran teams. And maybe that's something you look into when you get into the card market. Are these veteran players this year that, especially pitchers with short amount of starts, and can they push through something fast? Are we at our, what they call their all-star break, their push right there, right away in August, 20 games in? Are you pushing towards the finish instantly? And is that going to drive the market of the cards because everyone is in this high pace, almost playoff mode, race to the finish type mode? Or is it just going to be like it is every year? Now, the whole market in general has come up. All cards in general, all sports in general, cards have come up. So the question is, how much is this going to affect if they do or do not play? Yordan Alvarez, I believe is his name. It's supposedly the number one prospect baseball card right now. I believe it now. I can't give you too much into depth about prospects in baseball because honestly, I don't know too much about prospects in baseball. But this, after doing research, and his ungraded card is around $7-8 right now. Is he going to get a season? That's just one example of one player. But are all these rookies in this good season? Are their cards going to be worth more because it's a shortened season? Are we going to get their true value, their true understanding of the player? Unlike Rookie of the Year Chris Bryant a few years ago, where we saw him the whole entire time. We see a full season in this. Why they get these now will personal awards and all that stuff be given out in baseball yet? I don't know. You would think they would, or at least playoff awards and stuff like that. But those are the good parts that affect the actual market, or the negative sides and good sides of the effects of baseball coming back. Now, if baseball did not come back, they are going to have a lot of problems. How do we see this? How do you guys see this? Comment, like I said, below. Like this as we're going at it. But tell me, if they don't come back, are you going to buy baseball cards? Are you going to buy a pack? Are these boxes that I was talking about, the Prism box that we just bought, should we just hold on to that? Is that like something we should hold on to like next year and see if these rookies come out, and is that box going to be more valuable, less? Or because now they're going to start going on limited runs and prints maybe of this. Does that now make this era more valuable? These cards? I don't know. These are questions that we are asking ourselves, that we're asking you to get some feedback on what you actually think this is going to do to the market if they don't come back. I think it's going to be terrible, like we said. That's why I went on this rant at the beginning. I think you're going to kill yourselves. I think all the baseball cards are going down because of it. I think it'll hurt itself in the future and in the long play game of baseball. We already see that everyone's into basketball now, and even football's on a high trend. Your average age of baseball fans are in the 50s, and I know that. And are you going to bring theirs? Are they going to do something different? And this card market is a way to do that with fans and bring in the younger market, I think. But if you do not have a season baseball, or if baseball does not have a season, that market, I don't think, is going to be able to sustain. And it's my belief. What are your beliefs? All right, so we've gone a little over both the positive and negative aspects of either the baseball season starting here in July with our 82 games, or if baseball becomes a bunch of junk heads and quits on all of us in the midst of this and we don't get to watch baseball. Do I think as a group we've decided where do we go forward now? What are our decisions being made? Now maybe by the time this video's come out, we've had answers on the baseball, so that'll help the market, or we'll see which direction the market takes itself. What are you guys going to do? Are you going to look into individual cards? I said I've got a bid out going off for Chris Bryant, huge Cubs fan, like I said. I want to all get into that. Got the White Sox fan behind that thing, and that's a fake image, real image. Gotta love the Cubs, but his card right now, $20. Yes, going forward, I think it's going to be value. I think that's a long-term investment. I think some cards right now haven't, because of the time and what's going on right now, are at a good price. And yes, maybe long-term investments. Do you think they're at a good price for long-term investments? Do you think if it comes back, we're going to be able to flip all this stuff? Tell me what you think of the market. We're deciding as a group. Hopefully we get some answers. We'll come back to you with some answers and what we've decided as a group to kind of attack here in the baseball market of cards. So thank you guys so much for watching this. I appreciate every single like, every single subscription. Having a lot of fun doing this. Thank you.